We are all a work in progress. I am a work in progress. Sharing content with you doesn't mean that I have my life figured out or that I live a perfect life. It's like, no, there are still times where it's like the information from the books, it's like, give me the right message that I need to continue to go. Give me the right message for me to continue to fix or heal that area of my life. So I think we're all gonna die trying to be better and better. We're all gonna die, trying to be good citizens. The majority of us anyways. So through the book, I learned great information. The name of the book is Daring Greatly by Brene Brown. And on her book, she reminds us, that we're wired for connection. We're wired for love. We're wired to belong. But through life, we live experiences where we might be rejected. We live experiences where we might feel like we're not good enough, or maybe somebody told us that, we didn't have enough skills for a certain area of our life, and then since then we haven't practiced that beautiful talent that your creator has given you because somebody told you weren't good enough. It could be that, there was numbing in your life and it was easier to numb that feeling versus feeling the pain. So sometimes we have different coping mechanisms that we adopt to stop feeling pain. But in reality, it's like it's not serving us. It is time for us to analyze our life and see, okay, what areas of my life am I not improving? What areas of my life am I continue to disconnect? And that's not what we're meant to do. We're not meant to divide ourselves from other people, but somehow we do because it is the easier thing, right? It's less painful than dealing with the situation. So on her book, she's teaching us to see that sometimes whenever we see our life from a scarcity point of view, we tend to miss out on life. We miss opportunities because we feel like we're not good enough, or we're not successful enough, or we're not capable enough for the new job, or we don't have everything that it takes, to go to the adventure, to go to our next adventure in life. Sometimes we're like, okay, no, because I'm not enough, I don't have enough. Some people steal because they see their life from a scarcity point of view. So that scarcity point of view, where we sometimes see our life, that causes us to feel shame, that causes us to compare ourselves with others and disengage and disconnect. So it is so important for us to bring awareness into our life and see, like, how are you seeing your life? Are you seeing it from a point of view with scarcity? Because if we are, we're not benefiting our life. And I'm guilty of it. I'm guilty. So I'm not telling you I'm here because, that's the wrong way to do it and you have to be better. No, I'm here with you. We have to do better. I am learning. You can ask people around me. I am not perfect. I'm still messing up and I'm learning. It's like we're all children trying to learn and get better each day. So through her book, I learned, like we all have shields. And through our shields, it could be like a numbing shield, where it's like you're in a situation where you just choose to numb yourself because it's easier than dealing with it. Or there is times where it's like you kill your joy because of fear. If you're having a great time with your family, then fear takes over and you begin to wonder, okay, when is the other shoe gonna drop? If I'm having a great time and it's been really good for the last 2 weeks, you're like, okay, what's gonna happen that's going to disturb this happy stage in my life? Sometimes we sabotage ourselves thinking, okay, what is the next challenge that's coming my way? And we try to be alert, right? And we miss out on the beauty of family time. Sometimes we miss out on the beauty of maybe your profession. You're having a great time, you're growing, you're seeing results, but in the back of your mind, you're thinking, oh gosh, it's like, what's going to happen? Is my child going to get sick? It's like, if one of my parents is going to get sick, what's going to happen that's going to disturb this beautiful moment? We sabotage ourselves because fear sneaks in and we begin to wonder, okay, what's the bad thing that's going to happen next? Well, what do I have to deal with? Instead of just enjoying that moment. So that's a shield that we use, and it's not helping us because we miss out of the beauty of life, thinking, okay, I can't enjoy this moment because something bad's going to happen. I've been there where, especially if you're a mom, you begin to wonder about the safety of your children. And sometimes you don't enjoy your happy moments, that you've earned, because you think, okay, I don't want nothing wrong happen to my children. And then you avoid that, that excitement, that proud moment. You ruin it because you're thinking of, fear that something wrong is going to happen in the future. So perfectionism is another one. Perfectionism, it leads into depression, anxiety, it leads into addiction and more. Being perfect is another shield that sometimes we use because we don't want to be blamed for not being good enough. So what shields do you have in your life? Do you have a numbing shield where it's like you numb yourself from feeling because it's easier than deal with the pain? Are you using a perfectionism shield? Or maybe you have a traumatic experience in the past and you're dealing with that. Maybe you have that shield of a trauma that you had and it's stopping you from enjoying your life, from enjoying, the joyful moments that life brings you. So we have to learn and be like detectives, develop the self-awareness and see like, okay, how am I seeing, my life? Am I seeing it from a point of view of scarcity, where I'm not good enough, where I feel the shame? Am I comparing myself with others? Am I disconnecting from people? We have to learn to develop the self-awareness to make sure that we're not bringing misery into our lives, because that's not the intent of your creator, to live that life. We're supposed to live a life of abundance where we feel joyful and grateful and, see how we can contribute into the world. I've been an immigrant for the last 18 years. Almost half of my life I've been an immigrant. And through that process, through that experience, I've added so many shields into my life. And it's not healthy, because you isolate, you disconnect. And it's not the right way. So I'm learning to put my shield down. I'm learning, and there's strategies and there's techniques there that we can use to enjoy our life, to be joyful, to be grateful, to experience happiness, to think, okay, what can I create to contribute? It's like, stop isolating yourself. It's like, that is not healthy. People that are connected, with their surrounding, if they're your friends, your community, your family, they tend to live longer. They tend to truly enjoy life. So I am inviting you, as well as I'm inviting myself, to move ourselves from isolation. It's like, step out there. You are enough. You have enough. Your creator has given you enough to share your gifts, to share your charisma, to share your identity with others. I know it's hard. It's hard stepping out of your bubble, but it is worth it, because we're not meant to be disconnected. We're not meant to feel shame. We're not meant to be comparing ourselves with others. We're meant to do the opposite. We're meant to live a life of abundance, knowing that we are enough, knowing that we have enough, even though there's always room for improvement. You are enough. I am enough. We just have to have that courage to move on. That vulnerability that Brene Brown talks about all the time. We have to learn to be vulnerable and step out there and see, show up, see what's out there. Because being isolated, being disconnected, we're missing out. So we have to be brave enough to share our vulnerability and to say, okay, it is my time. It is my time to share with others. It is my time to connect with others. It is my time to better, your family, better your community, better your state, the world. However you can implement in your life to share with others, you're being a blessing. I hope you have a great time. I will talk to you later.